Winter break is almost here, Hornets. In this final edition of our show before the holidays, Lynn Fountain explores the world of D&D with a professional dungeon master. Ava Pistolka looks towards the future of the Saline community. And Kelly Verwert talks to students about their favorite holiday films. All this and more in our final 2022 edition of SHS Today.
Hello, Saline. Welcome to the last episode of SHS Today before our well-deserved break. I'm Adam Pilon.
And I'm Faith Pearson. Man, am I ready to go home. How about you, Adam? Got anything fun planned over the break?
I'm gonna catch some Z's.
Let's get into the show.
This holiday season, there are many people in need of gifts and cheer. If you have any old toys that you no longer need, you can give them to the Saline Fire Station for this year's toy drive. But hurry. Tomorrow, December 22nd, is the last day to donate. So get those toys in and spread some generosity this year.
Adam, do you consider yourself a nerd?
No, but I would call myself a geek.
Have you heard about the D&D club here at Saline?
As a matter of fact, I have. And now the people in the club are learning from a professional dungeon master.
Lynn Fountain takes us into the fantasy world of Italtus.
16.
Inside the Saline D&D Club, campaigns and stories are being developed by students every week. Recently, they brought in a local professional to expand their stories and improve their skills.
I started gaming in middle school when they were running at a summer event in a library just like this.
Since he was a kid, Mark Tassin has been enamored with the world of Dungeons & Dragons.
But one of the things that I always wanted to do was create my own worlds and add my own story. And so a few years back, I decided to give it a shot.
He started by creating his own D&D world called Italtus. Over the years, he's written and published 6 books expanding the lore of this mystical land.
I've been working on this game ever since. It's been fabulous.
Tassin came to the Saline Adventurers Guild to share his passion for the game and teach students tips and tricks to be a more effective dungeon master.
People feel like they have to have this special skill set or this special ability, and the reality is that really all you need is the desire to have some fun with friends. You've got to allow the players to change the story as you go. You've got to allow the group to write a story together. And when you work together that way, it's just a blast. It's just so much fun. I doubt. He goes down.
For Tassin, D&D is a way to connect with others and create real, lasting memories.
My friends and I spend as much time sitting around talking about that time that we got chased out of New Blackcliff because we were mistaken for thieves, as we do about the time that we all missed the bus on campus. It kind of brings a bit of fantasy, a bit of wonder into my life that wouldn't otherwise be there.
I cast Firebolt.
Yes!
I hope that for everyone who took part today, that this remains a part of their life.
For Mark Tassin, D&D is much more than just a hobby. He proves that anyone can turn what they love into a career. Reporting for SHS Today, I'm Lynn Fountain. Back to you in the studio.
Venturing through all of these wonderful fantasy worlds sure is quite the treat. Thanks for showcasing such a unique experience, Lynn.
The D&D club meets on Monday in Mr. Stangay's room, C339. Any of you creative types can stop by for some fantastical fun. On December 15th, the high school connecting class took a group of special needs students to Briarwood Mall for a holiday shopping trip.
Class members helped students buy gifts for their loved ones and made many great memories. The tradition of over 25 years has only just resumed after COVID.
Anyone with interest in joining the connecting class or club and participating in meaningful events like this can email Ms. Fair at the email shown on screen. Saline High has developed in every which way over the years, for better or for worse.
For worse, I think we've only improved over time, and with the help of Ava Pistolka, we look towards what our community could become in the future.
Saline is a thriving community with great food, beautiful parks, and an inviting downtown. But how is it adapting to the younger generation? I sat down with Ben Harrington, the Community Development Director of Saline, to find out more.
Yeah, so I'm currently working on the update of our 2022 master plan, which kind of lays out the future and land use of the city, how we want to see growth and change happen in Saline.
Harrington explains that an important goal in Saline's development is to grow the Youth Council's role in the city and integrate youth-oriented businesses into Saline. To find out what students are truly thinking about the community, Ben Harrington had a discussion with Mr. Kazie's AP Macroeconomics class.
I don't know if Saline owns any roundabouts.
The students took this opportunity to share a variety of ideas, giving feedback on everything from roundabouts to bike lanes to Chick-fil-A.
I think that Saline is already kind of a great place to live, so it's taking it a step further. You know, having more connectivity between us and our outlying communities, easier access to our jobs for people that work in the city, and then just more things to kind of do to really enjoy the downtown. We have such a great community. It's just a matter of creating more spaces for them to kind of gather and for them to be them.
Harrington urges Saline students to contact him with any ideas or problems regarding the Saline community, and to come to public meetings if there's a topic you're interested in. I'm Ava Pistolka, reporting for SHS Today. Back to the studio.
I think we as a community still have a lot to work on, but we are so grateful for Ben Harrington and his team who have helped guide the next generation in the right direction.
Thank you for visiting Mr. Kazie's class.
Speaking of improvements, there's a lot we could improve with what is said and shared on social media. Cyberbullying and online harassment are real issues that go far beyond hurtful words. We at SHS Today want to bring awareness to the problem. If you have a personal story that you are willing to share, submit a response through the QR code on screen.
Last week, we went around and asked people how they feast in their seasonal celebrations. And today, we follow up on that.
In this edition of In the Holidays, Kelly Verwer asked students what holiday films and specials they watched with their loved ones.
Hello, Celine. I'm Kelly Verwer, and this is In the Holidays. What's your favorite holiday movie?
Ooh, Elf.
What's your favorite scene or line?
I think the scene where he asks the secretary what her favorite color is over the phone, I think that's really funny.
Oh my God. See you later, buddy. Ooh, I really like Christmas with the Kronks. My family hates it, but I love it. The entire thing is really chaotic. I just really love it. I would say Home Alone. Do you have like a favorite line or scene from that movie? When the kid is screaming like this. Yeah. The Polar Express. My favorite scene is probably like when they're on the caboose singing.
Watch the Charlie Brown Christmas special.
Do you have like a favorite scene or line from that movie?
The only one that I can think of is the Linus scene, because I think it's funny that just out of the blue he's just like Bible verses spitting, you know.
This has been In the Holidays. Back to you in the studio.
My favorite holiday movie is Klaus. What's yours, Faith?
Personally, my favorite is The Santa Claus, but you won't catch me staying up on Christmas Eve after that movie.
Why is that?
I'm not ready to be Santa, but I am ready to end this show.
And I'm ready to go home and stay home. We'll see you guys next year for a deep dive into the SWWC program, tips and tricks on college admissions, and a look into the high school at night.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at SHS Today and Instagram and YouTube at Celine Video. Have a great break, Hornets.
Stop.